Hey, it's Street Sarrett of the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagle Street, a big day for the program today. You got two guys, 2-year seniors, signing to play at the next level, Keynan Cook, Maddex McMillen. First of all, Keynan, he kind of made his decision in the summer. He was Georgetown's where I think I want to go, and he went ahead and committed after the season. Talk about his selection, where he's going, and what you expect from him.
You know, it's a lot of hard work put in by Keynan, just not on the football field, but in the classroom. And, you know, to get a scholarship to the University of Georgetown and end up in 4 or 5 years with a degree from there is going to be a big time for Keynan. And, you know, he had some decisions to make, and he went, and they got him on campus, and, man, they sold him on it, and he was all excited about it, and look for good things for him just up there. And, you know, he could come in there and, you know, if he works out the way he's supposed to, and, you know, be a starter for him.
He was a big-time receiver for you guys, and Maddex, your other guy who signed him, was his quarterback. Talk about Keynan's big playability. I mean, he made some catches where...
Made some unbelievable catches. Made one against Morgantown that was unbelievable. South Charleston. You know, when you needed a big-time play, you know, Maddex knew that Keynan was the guy. He had a knack of getting open and reading defenders, and just those two are some special flying eagles to do the things that they did in their career here at Woodrow.
Keynan and Maddex both record setters. With Keynan, when in his career did you know he had the potential? Was it almost immediate that you knew he was going to
He came in as a freshman, and he's a little undersized, and then, you know, he just started growing, and he really got into, you know, doing the extra stuff after our workouts and with some individuals and coaches, and just got better and better. And, man, you know, his towards the end of his 10th grade year and then into his junior year, he had some big time stuff. And then this year, man, he just did some unbelievable things. I mean, just on both sides of the ball, had some pick sixes, good defender, just first class kid, and look for happy for him, just happy as can be.
They project him as a wide receiver.
Wide receiver, yes, sir.
And then with Maddex, he too, the record setter here at Woodrow Wilson, and he's a guy that came in. I mean, you must have liked what he was doing immediately. He's been, I think, a 3+ year starter here.
Oh yeah, he's started for the last 3 years, and you know, I watched Maddex in middle school. He was a heck of a running back, and in football and basketball, and you know, he came over. He got some reps as a 10th grader, and then you know, I mean, as a 9th grader, and then as a 10th grader, just moved on, and you know, he just progressively got better, and you know, he's gonna keep getting better. You know, he's just scratching the surface at quarterback. He's just a natural athlete. You know, there was a game this year we played him at running back because we needed to with COVID protocols and things like that. And daggone it, he did a heck of a job playing running back. So, you know, Mac's the athlete, and I think Marshall's getting a good one. You know, they've had a good pipeline of kids scholarshiped and walk-ons at Marshall that have ended up being pretty daggone good players for him.
Well, he was a guy who was very versatile for you. Could play different positions and did this past year. Does Marshall see him as that type of player too? Maybe somebody.
I think so. I think so. I think he'll get up there, and if they need him at a certain position, I think he can play it on the offensive side of the ball. But I think, you know, he'll get up there and get with the quarterbacks, coaches, and people around him, and you know, might see Maddex McMillen as a starting quarterback for Marshall one day.
That'd be great to see for the program. Now, obviously, football is not a 1 or 2 man game. It's an 11-man game, but you got to feel like these two kids are largely responsible for getting you back to the point where you're a playoff team.
Oh yeah, you know, these guys, the things that we did on the offensive side of the ball here at Woodrow, and just the individual stats and the team stats they put up with passing. Just top notch. Something that had been said here, like you said, Phil Closerto had some records that Maddex broke, and that was in 1977. So, you know, we passed the ball a lot more because that was our strength, and those guys, they really top notch kids.
Did they kind of set the bar for Woodrow moving forward now? With not only their records, but the wins, being able to get back into the playoffs, being competitive.
Yeah, they've understood when I told them, you know, we have to do this to get into the playoffs. So they're halfway through the season, and you know, they really set the groundwork for it and made it happen those last few games and come alive, and just they really wanted it. And you know, I'd love to have them back for one more year, but and that's always the way it is. But those guys, man, they set the standard, and the standards of the playoffs, and keep it going, and because you can't win a state championship till you get to the playoffs, and those guys, they really worked their tails off this year for that.
Maybe you can explore a possible red shirt system.
Yeah. Maybe we can redshirt them.
All right. Hey, Street, I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you,
man.
Dave. Appreciate you.